A very good evening from India and a lovely good morning, good afternoon to all the people across the globe who is watching us today live on Global Talk Show by Business Power Academy, Netherlands. And today we have a very eminent, beautiful personality from Malaysia, Dr. Esther Mala. Welcome, Esther, to our show.
Thank you, Dr. Supriya. It's indeed a great pleasure and with gratitude, much gratitude. I would like to thank you, Dr. Supriya and Veronica from Business Power Academy for having me here. Thank you.
Well, Esther, what should I say about you since you are a versatile personality? But still, my audience, let me apprise Esther Mala. She is a youth development coach, also a parenting coach, soft skill trainer, and an NLP practitioner. She is the director of Elite Esther Empire, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Well, Esther, let me take this journey on. And my first question to you is, you were a telco consultant, then country accounts manager, and now a coach, a soft skill trainer. So your journey is quite interesting. And like me, my audience also would love to know that.
Thank you, Dr. Supriya. Yeah, my journey is a very tough and long journey. Yeah, I am a person who self-motivated. Yeah, when I want something, I just go for it. I won't wait for anybody. So I came from an average family and with much support from my parents, I started. Before I go further, I wish to render all my attribute all my success, my all praises and glory I receive unto our God Creator, next to my parents and family. In order to be positive, we have to embrace positivity. As for me, the only endless positivity comes from the God who created me. That's the only truth. People can sometimes be positive, sometimes can be negative, because we all are human beings. But God is never negative. So I look to Him and I just walk through my journey. I left my family at a very tender age, right after high school, to pursue my studies in accountancy. And I went on. I always believe in lifetime learning. And I always like to acquire skill. When I study something, I add. I always do 2 or 3 things at the same time. So I believe that qualification alone, your certificate alone, cannot take you far. That's why you can see me doing a lot of things. Yeah, I was working in international company. My last company was a Singaporean company. Yeah. So after that, I wanted to do something on my own. You know, so I didn't want to work. Of course, I'm a workaholic. All my bosses like me because I give and give and give to my employer. I'm not calculative and I don't bother about OT payments, overtime payments. For me, the most important thing is that I must finish whatever given to me, all my tasks, and I must see my boss smiling all the time. Yeah, and I don't like my superior or my boss to come back to me and ask me, have you done it? You see? So this is my attitude since I was a teenager. Yeah, always, if tomorrow's lesson, today I'll prepare. When my teacher ask the class something, I'll be first one to put up my hand. Whether right or wrong, I don't care. I will just answer. So this attitude had been following me all the time. And I apply it in my work because it is my character. That is me. So I applied the same thing. I carried on in my working life and later into my business life. I applied this principle that you make others happy, especially when you are engaged, trusted by others, and trusted you with something. You do to your best. Make them happy. See, otherwise you are not worthy. That is my principle in life. So as later as I was working, then I find a lot of challenges. Of course, everybody faces challenges at work as well as an employee. But I'm a person, I don't like gossip, slanders and all that. Work means work. That's all. So I find that, oh, I work whole day, almost whole day and all that. And the money I'm taking back is so little. So I got to venture into something which is more interesting, challenging, and I want to earn what I want to earn. So I ventured into a business. I started off selling computer consumables, office supplies, and all these stuffs. Then later, at the same time, I started my soft skill training because I learned a lot of soft skill trainings while I was working. Even my employers, foreign companies, they make sure that we have all these trainings, and that really interests me. So after I left, while doing this business, I'm also starting to involve in soft skill training. This is what I've been doing. So from there, step by step, I went into, to make the story short, yeah, because I've been working for a few companies, accounts manager, country accounts, accountant, all this country accounts manager is for all foreign companies, yeah, Malaysian. So I'm in charge. So that's why I call it country. So later when I went into further into, I got an opportunity to get involved with this telco company. This is a huge giant, okay, government-based company. I got an opportunity to sell websites. So those who are going to buy, engage the service from this telco company are all decision makers, directors, IT engineers, accountants. So I find that when I go out, after a tough time, I managed to bring back few checks, but my team not able to do. Then while doing that, I got an opportunity in the same company to venture into other products. But I didn't know how to do it. That's where I get connected to my positive energy and I asked, how am I going to do? And I got to do everything legally. I will not do anything illegal. So I was thinking how. So from there, when I got this opportunity, I started to think how I'm going to do this. Because all those who involved in this business, they are doing things very unprofessionally. It's just money alone. So I was thinking, why not? I do something different. I am different. I got so many skills. I apply my skills to be a problem solver ahead all these people who are doing currently. So that's where I started to sell a telephone line.
That's
and
really
finally,
great.
I reached the stage where I sell buildings by buildings with developers. That's where, until then. So this is
Super.
what short. I don't know how to
Esther,
make it short.
I will say only one thing. When I was in spellbound listening to your journey, when you said the word helping others, gratitude, so that's the beauty of your journey, which really, really have touched me. And I'm sure to my all audience would have touched by these lines about your gratitude. When you help others, you feel that positivity is radiating from inside. So it's a beautiful journey from a telco consultant to a soft skill trainer and a coach. And I'm sure all the coaches, all the mentees, all the trainees of yours would be so lucky to have you as their coach. And you are enlightening everybody's life into a great path of learning life. I must say this.
Thank you.
Well, Esther, when you are moving in everybody's life, we face adversities, challenges, obstacles, which sometimes near us down. So in your life, we would love to know that what kind of challenges you had faced, adversities, and were they really knocked you down?
Yes, challenges. Tough, too tough. I think many women in my situation, when they face the challenges I have faced, because of being in business, working life, that's different. When you are in business, it is even many times tougher. Yeah. When a woman is involved in a man's business, where monopolized by male, yeah, that's where your challenges start. I even had gone through a situation where thugs call me, threatening me, face to face, threatening and all that. So if you ask me, challenges is really frightening to me, what I went through. Yeah, if others, they would just roll their carpet and just walked off. But I, by God's grace, I did not give up, because I see, because what I'm doing is noble. I'm not doing business alone. I'm helping the development and this telco company to build what they are doing, support them, and everybody wins. In my deals, win-win. Everybody wins. Nobody loses. So I enjoy it because it's challenging. The work itself is very challenging. I work with engineers, both sides and all that. Then later, when I'm established, I can handle that. I have more time. I came back to my passion, which is coaching, parenting. Yeah. So I want to give back something to the community. You see, when your family is doing well, the widespread to the community, your neighbors. And when your community does well, it spreads to everybody in your country. So for the good of the country, you have to do something in return. So that's where I started to pick up there. So challenges are, for me, like, challenges are opportunities. Problems are opportunities. Problems are business.
Wow.
Problems are ability to prove yourself to whoever who need to know who you are. So much so, I'm so used to going through a lot of problems, challenges in business, at work. Whenever my clients have problem, whenever the problem comes to me, I say, oh, that's nice. My opportunity is coming before me. Too much.
That's
So
awesome.
I became immune, immune to it. That's how, doctor. That's how.
And one thing is very true, Esther, like when you said challenges are there to make myself, and they are there to, like, just an opportunities. Most of the people think challenges or adversities just like a failure, what kind of a failure, stepping stones have come. But even the fail word says first attempt in learning. So that's what you have proved, Esther, in your challenges, tackling it is and darting forward. And now we can see the sculptured, positive, and a winner in yourself. That's really an inspirational journey for thousands of women who are watching us today. So super.
Thank you.
Esther,
Thank you.
Before I move on, you are a director of your Esther Empire, which I saw when I went through your CV, your bio. I saw that, and it was, uh, you know, creating a lot of inquisitiveness. What you actually do in your empire?
Okay. Yes. I started parenting, coaching, and soft skill training, all this at a very early age, as I mentioned. So all that I take it as training to develop myself in order to start something officially and go out further. So when I'm ready to launch myself to the public, that's where I registered this company legally. Yeah, registered this company. And from there, I built my own team. I had my own team and I started moving into parenting trainings, boot camps for students during school holidays. So I used to teach learning and memory techniques because I struggled as a student and I've been teaching all the way through. Even when I was a student, I was teaching. Yeah, so teaching is my passion. So when I see children struggle, and I love to teach maths, so I like to teach children memorize less, know your stuff more, and enjoy what you do. If can, do not go for many tuition classes. That's the reason I went into organizing boot camps. So in order to organize a boot camp for children, you got to reach the parents. So through the parenting workshops, I used to conduct before the pandemic, I used to conduct parenting workshops, free parenting workshops to meet parents. And from there, I take in students and I conduct boot camps. So these are the activities. When COVID set in, everything slowed down. But now I'm still looking forward to come back.
Wow,
With
super.
much power.
That's really great about your boot camp process, which you have told, how you have managed, and when COVID struck, how you just made the things in a very lucid manner. So that's really great, Esther. And I will say only one thing: whatever things you are doing for the society as a parenting coach, that's really, really an honorable work you're doing, not for the parents, but for the future of the nation, that is children. And of course, every parent, according to you, which you are doing in your empire, must take care, not as a parent, but as a teacher, as a friend. And when they guide, automatically the things comes in a very beautiful manner. So that's really great. Okay, so one question which is coming up in my mind now, when you were doing in your struggle or in your journey of a telco consultant or as a soft skill trainer, what point in your life came as an awakening moment, or you can say aha moment of your life? Wow moment.
Wow. Yeah. While I've been doing that, the best is during my parenting workshops, when I conduct free parenting workshop. I had many wows, but what really impact me and give me the oomph to go further is when I see, although I'm not a parent, yeah, I'm a single lady, but when I see the parents attending my workshop, they bring their children along. I always ask them to bring the children along. And most of the parents will tell me what is their problem. So during the workshop, I'll single the children out because I know which parent having what type of problems with their children. So what I do, I single out the children to come forth and I will start showing my stance. And I see results on the spot to a certain extent. And later, will follow up from the parents further. But of course, this is not enough. But when I see this, I feel more motivated. I said, I can do something for the parents. I can do something for the children. You know? So what is the meaning of all the richness in this world? It's not your bank, how fat your bank account is, shows you are successful. Success doesn't mean you have a fat bank account, you acquire so much of assets or whatever in this world, because all this you are not going to take with you when you leave. But the most important is, the most satisfying thing is that how many people's life you have transformed, how many people you have lifted up, and for how many people you were there when they come to you with their problem. This is what kept me motivating, wanting to do more. Did I answer your question, doctor?
No.
If I left out anything, please tell me.
You have answered that question, which even I have not imagined to get such a beautiful answer. When you said about success, you know, for so many people, success means wealth, to get this, to get that, to be a billionaire or millionaire. But what an awesome definition of success you have given me today. And that's really touched me. How many lives you have transformed. How many people you know or they know you as a great transformer about their lives. And when you bring those beautiful, motivating changes, that is the beautiful feeling, or you can say a content feeling, which you will never ever can buy from money. And that's the real meaning of success. So today I'm going to change the new definition of success, and that is given by you, Esther. And I will coach my coachees or mentee or trainees the new definition, and they are going to have definitely a new wave, a new transformation in their life too. So wow, I must appreciate the way you said about your aha moment or wow moment. That's really great. Well, before I move to my next question, let's play some rapid fire. And I was waiting for this moment to play with you. Okay, Esther, as you know about rapid fire, that you have to answer in one word and you have to be a little bit fast. So let's go. My first question coming to you is, what is your favorite holiday destination?
Favorite
holiday destination?
Holiday destination is Malaysia itself. You know why? Because there's so many beautiful places I've yet to go for holidays. But I went for few places all these years. It is so beautiful.
Only one word. Only one word. That is Malaysia.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, Malaysia.
What was your last New Year resolution?
My last year resolution?
Yeah.
Do my best in whatever comes my way.
Superb. If a guest arrived at your house and you have to cook something fast, what will be that dish?
Pasta. Pasta.
Oh God, that's my favorite.
Okay.
Okay. If you are stuck up in an island, which fruit would you like to have? Only one fruit.
I like grapes.
Okay. Wow. That's really great, great, great. And you played it very well. I really loved it. Your all answer. Super.
Thank God I managed to answer you.
Yeah.
What you can ask me.
That's called rapid fire, because I will be asking and you have to click one, and such a fast pace. That's awesome. I must say you played very well.
Thank you.
Well, Esther, one question which is going to come is about your mission, about your vision, and you can say what message would you like to give to your audience also. You can say in one in all.
Okay, thank you. My mission. I do agree with what Dr. Pratik, is it, who shared earlier. We have to educate the educators. I'll add one more, as well as parents, because everything starts from home. If the educators are good, fantastic, they know, they are trained to do their work. But if the child does not come to them prepared to a certain extent, it's going to be a tough journey together. So parents should be also prepared. That's where during my parenting sessions, I educate parents. I did online workshops for parents free for both West and East. 2 days in a week, I did that because I want to reach to parents and tell them, look, this is how you help your children and you help yourself. You prepare yourself so that you can handle your children in a correct way. And when you send them to school, the teacher will be prepared to receive them. And from there, they can continue your good works in nurturing the children. So we got to educate the educators as well as parents. Parents are most important because nowadays we have parents who are well educated, very intelligent, but many fail as parents. Another thing I would like to say is that whether you are working, employee, employer, in business, or for the matter, anybody, whoever you are, always be generous. Generous in whatever you are doing. I'm not talking in terms of money, but in whatever you give, you teach, you serve, do with all your heart. Yeah, because we reap what we sow. So when you reap kindness, you reap you sow kindness, you reap kindness. Yeah. So not necessarily the same person will reward you, but we must always remember there is a power who created us, and that positive energy, that power, God, will reward us for who we are. Do not seek validation from anybody. If they appreciate you, they praise you, receive it, thank it, and thank God. Otherwise, it's all right. Never wait for any validation. Go ahead. If you feel you're doing something right, just go ahead. And never envy others' success or richness, because what you see might not be the actual thing. Yeah, you don't know what they're going through in their life. Everybody has challenges. Yeah, so never envy. Be there always to support them, praise them. Tell them if you think they look beautiful, tell them they look beautiful. If you think they are smart, they are doing something good, tell them, hey, you are good. You know, sometimes when I go out, when I meet even a person who I don't know, a lady or a man, when I see the man's nice haircut, nicely dressed, I say, wow, you look good today. I don't care who you are. You see, definitely this is also a kind of charity. So never, because you don't know what they have gone through to achieve this level, this state where they are. So everybody face their own challenges to achieve things in life. So we should not envy, but we support, yeah, and be happy for others. This is what I carry with me all the time.
Wow, that's superb. And Esther, I will say, when you were telling me about your messages, about your thinkings, I was just listening and smiling because that's really true. When you are complimenting other people, without expectations, and you don't need anybody's validation. If you feel like you do that, else there is one almighty power which is who he will give you the bestest. So that is so cool and calm. And these messages really impact people a lot, impact society a lot, humanity a lot. And thank you so much. Heartfelt thanks to you from the bottom core of my heart and soul for coming up over here and sharing a great wisdom with me and the lovely audience. So thank you so much once again, Esther.
Thank you.
Well, thank you also to the audience for their love, contribution, motivation, and of course, their love from all social media, which infuse a new confidence in me and my guest and my host and everybody. So thank you so much. Once again, good night from India. Stay happy, hale and hearty.
Thank you.